Hi, this is Jennifer Pratt, and I'm going to talk to you about The Christmas Coat, Memories of My Sweet Childhood. And this is written by Virginia Driving Hawk Sneeve. And this book won the American Indian Youth Literature Award. And the author actually wrote this about memories from her childhood. This is an actual story that happened to her. And this book is about this girl on the front, Virginia, and her brother and her family and the Indian reservation that they live on. And where they live, they have to walk through the snow every single day to school. And Virginia's coat is too small for her. It doesn't fit her anymore. And what they do there, they have boxes that come from New England, and they have different articles of clothing that everybody gets to go through every year in the fall and in the spring. And Virginia is excited for that because she'll get to get some new clothes. But she also knows that since her father is the priest where they live, they don't get to go through the clothes until everybody else has gotten what they need. So when the boxes come in, Virginia just walks through to see what they have, and she notices a beautiful gray coat. It's big and long and soft, and she knows that it would keep her warm. She really, really wants it. She doesn't say anything to anybody about it, but she really wants it. So when all the families come in to pick out their clothing, she kind of sits there and watches the babies and the kids and stuff, and she watches to see if anybody picks it. And there's a girl in her class who ends up with it, and she's really kind of jealous about it, and she's upset. But she never says anything about it because she knows that that girl needs a coat too, and that's the one that she picked. So after everybody's picked everything with the clothes that are left, Virginia finds a brown coat that's kind of too big, and her mom will have to hem it for her and all that, but at least she has a coat, and she knows that's what's important. So then when they get ready to celebrate Christmas and they get together with the community, right before Santa Claus and all that stuff, her mom brings out 2 packages, one for her brother and one for her. And inside it, she finds a beautiful red coat. And it's not exactly like the gray coat, but it's soft and it's long and it has a hood. And she knows that it'll keep her warm. And she is so excited. And she never said anything, but her mom knew. So she's very thankful for that. And I think that that just shows how patient and kind this girl was at this time. I mean, she could have really easily complained, and she never did. I think that'd be good for the children to see that, because so many of them, especially at Christmas, want certain things, and they talk about it nonstop, and as kids do. But when they don't get it, you don't need to throw a fit, and that's one thing they could get from this. I also think that this book is important because it shows how different cultures celebrate Christmas. There's a page in here that shows the communities doing the nativity scene for Christmas. And the wise men actually walk in with headdresses on. And I thought that was really interesting. I've never seen that anywhere else before. And I think that the kids would enjoy that as well. I'm going to read to you from one of the pages in here that explains about the boxes. They actually have a name. And it says, all through the day, Virginia kept thinking about feast boxes. Feast meant the East and referred to large cartons of used clothing, shoes, and other items sent by church congregations in New England. The boxes arrived in the fall with winter clothes and in the spring with summer things. Virginia and Eddie never got first pick from the boxes because their father was the Episcopal priest of the village, and as Mama always said, the others need it more than we do. Virginia's coat was so small because last year it had been the only one left that fit her, and it had been short then. And here's the pictures. They're really, really nicely done pictures. And I also wanted to show you the picture of them in their nativity scene. And you can see the boys walking in with their headdresses and see how their Christmas tree is decorated. That's another different custom that they talk about in here, how there are multicolored things on the tree, and each man and woman gets one of those. And I thought that was really interesting too. Another thing that I really liked about this book is that all of the children have such, authentic, I guess, Native American names. Like her name is Virginia Driving Hawk, and her brother, his name is Eddie Driving Hawk, and there's a boy that they hang out with. His name is Marty Broken Leg, and all this other stuff. And I think that so often children hear the Native American names, but since we don't hear it around where we live, they might think it's not a real thing. And this book shows that's her name. That's how she had it published, and I think that'd be good to talk about. I think that one way you can use this in the classroom, like in the kindergarten classroom, would be to compare and contrast how we celebrate Christmas compared to how the people from this culture celebrate Christmas. I think that would be a great thing to talk about with kindergartners, because they're just being exposed to all kinds of things. They're just starting out with that, so I think that'd be a good thing for them to remember. And even older grades you could compare and contrast to. And I think that it would be a really good thing for them to keep in mind.